Which rapper are you talking about? Eugene Carroll?
Eugene Carroll.
Eugene Carroll? Oh, Eugene Carroll.
Eugene Carroll.
Eugene Carroll was
Eugene
from
Carroll.
Eugene Carroll was from a
Eugene
civil court.
Carroll.
Eugene Carroll was in a
Eugene
civil court.
Carroll.
Eugene Carroll was in a civil
You're
court.
gonna say it right, or I kick you.
Eugene Carroll was from a civil court. Can you explain that?
You have one more chance. It's Eugene Carroll. Say it right.
Eugene Carroll.
Okay, that's considered a concession. That's considered running. Get out of here. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. What's up, YouTube? Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. As always, we are looking for some debates. If you're over here on TikTok, make sure to join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you, love to have a debate with you, love to have a conversation with you tonight. We're so close to 3,000 followers, and on YouTube, we're close to 550. So, if you want to hit that subscribe on YouTube or you want to hit that follow button on TikTok, I would greatly appreciate that. We're also looking for some debates. If you're a MAGA Republican, join up in the guest box. Tell me why you support Donald Jimothy Trump. I haven't gotten pushed that good on TikTok, so we'll see how it goes tonight. Hello, do you support Trump?
It's Keegan. It's been a minute, bro.
Do you still support Trump, Keegan?
I'd say so, yeah.
Why? Why do you still support Trump? He started a needless war of choice that killed
give me
13
like
U.S.
1
service
second.
members.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off my air conditioning so I can hear you better. All right, sorry, what?
Why do you still support Trump even though he started a needless war of choice that killed 13 U.S. service members, 164 schoolgirls?
So you're saying the war with Iran was needless?
Yep, it was a war of choice.
I mean, tensions with Iran have always been high for the last 40 plus years. They've chanted death to America.
And notice how no one got into a war with Iran until Donald Trump.
He was taking a gamble with it. He knows that the midterms were coming up.
Benjamin Netanyahu, as per the government said.
I don't know what you said. What?
The government on a website said that they're going to war on behalf of Israel.
Yeah, because we're allies with Israel.
It's embarrassing. No other president. Biden said no. Obama said no. In fact, Obama went against Israel and created
Biden was a
JCPOA.
pussy. Biden didn't do anything for this country.
Biden did amazing for this country, but the point is, Donald Trump is the only one that went to war with Iran on behalf of Israel, after many presidents that just said no.
Because Biden,
it was a war of choice. This war never needed to happen, and you support
Trump
that
was
war.
tired of getting fucked over by Iran.
What was Iran doing to fuck us over?
Death to America, multiple terrorist attacks on Americans and people from North America. Iran, because they're the ones doing it. How's that our fault?
Because who created the instability within the region? America.
How?
We literally were allies with Iran in 1940s. We then were not allies with Iran and then started being allies with Iraq in 1980s. In 1980s, we funded Saddam Hussein, where then he threw chemicals, which literally he murdered his own people and genocided
Which
the Kurdish
president
people.
was under that?
It doesn't matter which president.
Okay.
It's the fact that America as a whole, the American Empire, funded Saddam Hussein. Okay, he left. Sure, you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you're ever on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hello, do you support Trump?
Could be disorienting, and personally, it would drive me insane. The hallways themselves.
I don't know who you are. Who are you? Genuinely, who are you? Make sure you guys follow my backup account. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's find out who this guy is. Hello?
Hi, did you miss me?
Who are you?
I serenaded you yesterday. I gave you the best song ever.
Oh, yeah. How old are you?
I don't remember.
Hi, bro. Alright, bro, what are we doing? Yo. Trump cut ties with Epstein in 2009. Dope. Cope. If you're a Trump supporter, if you're not scared, if you're not a terrified MAGA Republican, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, I'd like some debates. If you're over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. So overnight and this morning, Russia attacked Kyiv, which killed at least 21 people and injured a dozen more. This is in response after Ukraine, a couple days ago, attacked Moscow, the capital of Russia. Since then, Russia hadn't done a response, but yesterday night and this morning, Russia did, I think, 81 missiles into Kyiv, Ukraine. Hello, do you support Trump?
Yes, of course I do.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Alright, bruh. This is like, I've either A, debated you so many times, or B, that's David. I don't know who you are, but you have a very specific voice. You have a very specific voice. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes. Now why do you?
You have a very specific voice. Come on now. How's it going, Harry? Do you support Trump?
We are Charlie.
Alright, bro. Hello, do you support Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump because I enjoy putting my dick in my butt.
Alright, bro. Bro's not Dean. So true, so true. Yo, there's 67 people in here. No, there's 62. That went down. Why are you so scared?
What's up?
Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
You're chopped, bro. Look at that haircut.
So true.
You got
Why do
like
you
a
support Trump?
fucking, you got a little mushroom top going on up there.
So
Look,
true.
bro,
Why
your
do you
head, your
support
haircut looks like a dickhead, bro.
So true. Why do
You
you
look
support
like,
Trump?
bro, your whole head looks like an acorn, bro. An acorn, bro. Bro,
At least I don't like. At least I don't like.
you look
Lack
like
of
an
brain cells.
acorn, bro. The head shape and all.
Cool. Do you support Trump?
Yeah, absolutely. I already told you that. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Have you not seen what he's been doing?
No, I don't. Started the needless war of choice that killed 13 U.S. service members, 164 schoolgirls, ruined our economy. He's threatened to take over Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Iran. Did take over Venezuela at one point, kidnapped their president, violated the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, 10th Amendment, 14th Amendment. He's considered violating the 19th and 22nd and 25th Amendment. He's violated the first article, the second article, the Take Care Clause, the Declare War Clause, the Appropriations Clause, the Taxation Clause. He's literally violated the bodily autonomy of a woman. He overturned Roe v. Wade. He's a 34-count felon. He violated gag orders. He then threatened to sue, and he did sue an open investigation on the woman he raped via his DOJ. He's using the DOJ to go after his political opponents. He's refusing to release the Epstein files. Half of them, 3 million, aren't released. He violated 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles within the Epstein Files Transparency Act.
Why is he not
Primary
arrested?
Thomas Massey, which Thomas Massey helped release the Epstein files, and that's the only reason why. He
Why is
started
he
this
not?
war of choice on behalf of Israel per the U.S. government. That's what they said.
Why is he not arrested, man?
Because of you. You voted for him. That's why.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Would you say he's your president?
No, he's not my president. Is that it?
I love when you say that.
Do you have a kink for like being
Yeah,
degraded?
it's just funny.
I think you have a kink.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, but what's your response?
Dude, I don't know.
So true, so true. Moving on to the next guest. You like that shit? Yeah, he does. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Hello?
Hello?
Joseph, nope, you're a child. Moving on to the next cast. Make sure you guys are double tapping that phone screen, repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. We're close to 3,000 followers and 8 followers. How's it going? Oh, they left. Moving on to Hudson.
Hello?
Yo, do you support Trump?
Hell yeah, I do.
How old are you?
18.
When's your birth year?
2006.
Yo, buddy, you cannot do math. Moving on to the next guys. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. Moving on to Speedrun. Carter. Speedrun, do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Hi, bro. Why?
Well, I just think he's really friendly with like Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I mean? And like.
Seeker, do you support Trump? Hello? Hi, bro. What are we doing? Hello, do you support Trump?
Hey, Jeremiah. It's been a while.
Who's this?
Jackson. It's been a while since I've been on
Oh,
your
yeah,
stream.
yes, yeah. I remember. You don't support Trump, right?
No, you swayed my opinion to the Democratic side.
Based. Yeah, it has been a while. What's up, man?
How's it going? I did some more research like you told me. I found out a lot more about the Democratic Party, such as, them supporting minimal wages, creating more jobs for people, and on. And I also did some more research into the Epstein files, and there's a lot. I feel like before everybody votes, they should actually look into the Epstein files before they voted for Trump, because it's kind of crazy.
Do you consider yourself a progressive, a Democrat, or are you still in the middle?
I would say Democrat for sure now.
Grace, did you convert your girlfriend?
I did, actually. I actually got her mom involved in it, and her mom really wasn't into politics.
Listen, that's why I've been doing this for a long time. Because then, you tell your friends tell their friends, etc., and then less people support Trump. More people know the real president.
Yeah, her mom really wasn't into politics like that. But I mean, I know she didn't like ICE and that, but I kind of told her the breakdown of the Democratic Party and told her a lot of stuff that they're actually doing and how they're against ICE, and she really agreed with it. I mean, she never really liked Trump anyways, but I kind of swayed her opinion as well. So just want to give you love.
Well, I appreciate you coming up here, Jackson. Again, you're amazing. You take care. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
Base, listen, I had a feeling he was going to come back up here and say he was going to agree with Democrats. It was a couple months ago, not a couple months, maybe a couple weeks ago when we last talked. And I told him, like, hey, maybe in a couple weeks you'll come back and say you support progressives. And here he is. He came back and said that. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Get some W's in the chat.
Yes.
Hi, bro. How old are you?
13.
Hi, bro. You got to be 18 or older. Don't be a Trump supporter at 13. What are we doing? What are we doing? Go play. Don't play Roblox. Go play Fortnite. I don't know what kids play nowadays. Go watch. I know a show, The Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know much about it. I just know that I saw someone buy it. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
What's going on? It's me, it's Donald. How's everyone doing? I had to drop in. What's going on, puppy?
Oh, what's up?
Well, I wanted to.
Okay. That was not me. That was one of my mods. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Oh yeah, dude. I voted for him 3 times.
Alright, bro. Why do you regret your vote?
That's a terrible claim to make. I don't think there's any regret, really. You'd have to have a better choice to actually regret it.
Alright, bro. You don't regret your vote? Okay, why do you support 13 U.S. service members dead, 164 schoolgirls dead, a war of choice on behalf of Israel started, a worse economy because of that war of choice? What?
Oh, I kind of agree with you there, but I'm kind of confused why you guys accused him falsely of working with Russia when he was working with Israel the whole time.
There was Russian collusion in the 2016.
How old were you when that was happening in 2017?
Well, it's the fact that there was Russia collusion in the 2016 election. That's a fact.
Well, the collusion part is the attempt to say that Trump worked with them. That's what the word collusion means. Do you understand that?
But there was it's a fact that Russia, there was Russian collusion or there was Russian interference within the 2016 election, but it wasn't necessarily Donald Trump, right? We can agree on that, right?
Yeah, the terms are not interchangeable, though. You can't. Interference is one thing to claim that they interfered, but then the collusion.
Yeah, I meant collusion.
Collusion is specifically saying that Trump
So you
worked with
support
them
Trump
to do these
even though
things.
He's working with Israel.
Well, no, that's why I broke from him. I don't currently support him, but I did vote for him.
Regret your vote.
No, because the Biden administration helped to destroy Gaza. So you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But you're too stupid because you still support those people that did that to Gaza. So you were riding with Biden while he was doing that, and then you're trying to flip it now as if you weren't.
Voted for Trump, right?
How many troops did Biden lose when he was defending Israel?
Did you vote for Trump?
I did. How many troops did Biden lose defending Israel?
You called me stupid for voting for Harris, right?
Do you know how many troops that Biden lost?
I just want to clarify. I'm confused. You voted for Trump, but you called me stupid for voting for Harris, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, Biden was unfit in 2019. We saw that then, and then to switch out at the last minute.
Did I vote for Harris or Biden? Who did I vote for?
I mean, that's even worse for you because they illegally swapped candidates late in the race when they said that Biden was fine before that. You know, you understand that?
Who did I vote for?
Well, you voted for whoever the Democrats put in front of you without using your brain to even consider those things.
I voted for Harris, and you called me stupid for voting for Harris when you voted for Trump, who started a war of choice on behalf of Israel.
You know, Biden and Harris were helping to destroy Gaza, though, like I just said. And they lost troops there, by the way, which you don't even know about. So you say the 13 troops, but then you don't know about the other ones. Isn't that weird?
Biden and Harris were pro-Israel, absolutely. But they were less pro-Israel than Donald Trump, and they wouldn't have started a war. In fact, Bibi Netanyahu asked Biden and Harris in 2024 to go to war with Hezbollah. And guess what? They said no. Guess what? Every single president has been asked by Israel to go to war with Iran, and every single one of them said no. Who's the only one who said yes? Oh, the president.
I'm glad you guys are waking up to the Israel collusion.
The president you voted
welcome to the fight. Welcome to the fight. I'm glad you're here.
The president you voted for. I've been against Israel since the genocide started, right? But you, on the other hand, voted for Trump in 2024. I mean,
I've been against it since before you were born. How do you feel about that?
Yet you voted for Trump?
Yeah, I mean, just like I voted for Obama, and then Obama and Hillary were doing Mideast wars also. I mean, you probably don't remember that because you weren't born yet, you know? Right. But, so did you know that Biden lost troops?
Called me stupid, right. Moving on to the next guest. I don't know how to Trump supporter. Right. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Very cookie. I just popped a perky.
Bro, you should not be singing that, bro. What are we doing? Parents take their phone away. You lost? What did I lose? That wasn't a debate. You don't support Trump, buddy. Like, what? How's it going? Do you support Trump? Hello?
Epstein was the best.
Alright, bro, you're weird. I had just joined and heard Charlie Kirky. Do these kids not get taught about digital footprint? Probably not. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Wow, you really don't call the police on a lady. There's gotta be a better way.
Yo, hello?
With the
Hi, bro. This is a child. You're a Trump supporter. I'll up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. Love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, if you're MAGA Republican, is this a new Dean Withers variant? Not new. I've been I've been a quote unquote Dean Withers variant for a year and a half. Maybe. I took a break in 25 though, for like 3 months, because one of my accounts got banned. This one specifically, and then I had to rebuild it here on this account. So. Sure, you guys double tap that phone screen, repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. How's it going, eSport Trump?
Where do you scale Epstein?
Yeah, bro. How old are you?
Fortnite.
Alright, bro. Go get a job. Stop being unemployed. What are we doing, bro? It is summer. To be fair, it is summer. So, whatever. Just makes it more insufferable. Jacob, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
I do.
Alright, why is that?
I got a question for you actually. Where is the proof that he was on the island?
Yeah, bro, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Hi, bro. A credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Do you believe the victims of Jeffrey Epstein got settlements with the Jeffrey Epstein estate? Okay. Y'all, if you leave, we can't have conversations. Okay? If I say something that's right and you get embarrassed, it's fine. We move on. You concede, or you give me your counter argument, and we move on to the next topic. If you come in here and troll, we also can't have conversations because then I'm just talking to trolls. If you're a Trump supporter who is willing to have a productive dialogue, join up in the guest box. Make sure to follow. We need 2 more followers to reach our goal. I might have to hit a restart low key because TikTok stopped giving me push. Think about this: there's like 50 people in here, and like I guarantee you, most of you guys aren't gonna come back. If you're gonna come back, if I hit a restart, type a 1 in the chat. I know I would hit a restart too early, but it's just like to save the most time and have the most conversations. So type a 1 in the chat if you'd come back after a restart. So far, there's no one in the guest box. We'll let up Josh, and if not, I see a lot of 1s. So we'll do a restart.
Charlie Kirk. I just
Please
woke
get a
up,
singing
bro.
class.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go to a singing class. Take singing lessons, please. Go to choir, bro. Go to choir. Yo, Laura, you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Hi, bro. How old are you?
17.
Hi, bro. You're not even 17 and like 5 years old. You gotta be 18 or older either way. We got a Emma.
Hello.
Yo, how old are you?
19.
When's your birth year?
2007.
Hi, bro. Why do you support Trump?
Because I think he's gonna make America great again. Like, he's better
So
than the
true. When
Buffalo.
was America great?
It's always been great until
Slavery
you
was
know.
great. Women couldn't vote. That was great.
No,
They
I'm
couldn't own
kidding.
houses.
Trump's
That
terrible.
was
No,
great.
I shut up. I'm kidding. I promise I'm kidding. I just came up here to troll.
Hi,
I'm not
bro.
a kid.
Hi, bro. At least you're not. At least you're trolling. So I'll give you that. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Where do you highball them at?
What?
Where do you highball them at? Like, what's your highball for them?
What? I'm confused. I'm 19.
So I thought we were gonna be friends because you blocked me right after I sang, and I didn't like that, dude.
I didn't block you. That was one of my mods.
Oh, okay.
W mod?
sorry.
Can you say W mod?
No, W mod.
Alright, but stop trolling, bro. Mods ban him. Mods annihilate him. Annihilate him right now. Mods, annihilate him, please. Hold on, bro. There's 50 people in here. Stay here. There's no one in the guest box. I'm just gonna go get a drink of water. And I'm probably gonna hit a restart. So I'll be back though before I hit the restart. There's still no one in the guest box. Someone said Obama had direct dealings with Epstein and Trump's an informant that got your Epstein arrested. Someone said that on YouTube. Not true. Not true. All right, bro. I'm gonna hit a restart. Is make sure to come back. All the ones that typed a 1 in the chat, come back. We're gonna continue the debates. Actually, have we had a debate today? I think you are trolling.
Okay, I'm trolling. Whatever you think. Why do you think that?
Because
I think you're troll. I think this is a troll right here. You're trying to act like Parker.
It's a troll. It is. I'm a grifter.
Frankly, no. But seriously though, with all seriousness though, I really support
You're
Donald
like
Trump
15.
though. What?
You're like 15. You're not 23.
I'm literally
What
23.
year were you born in?
2002.
What month?
September 25th, 2002.
How many hours are in a full-time work week?
40. Oh, yeah, full time 40. Yeah.
Hi, bro. You said he's gonna make America great. How? How so?
Well, see, the thing is that you know how gas prices were going up a lot. You remember that?
Because of the needless war in Iran. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But
who started that war?
it reminds me of back in 2017 when gas prices were going up with him. And you know what happened? It went all the way down. It had a record low. That bitch was like 219, bro. 219.
Under Trump's first term, it didn't go up to 450.
Yes, it did. Go look it up right now.
Under Trump's first term, it went up to 450.
Yeah. Hey. If I'm wrong, I
What
will
year?
give you out. What?
What year?
I can't understand your English. What are you
What
saying?
year?
Oh, I don't know. Just during Trump's term. Just do that in the 2016 versus the 2021. Wait, when was he? 2026, 2016, and what? I forgot. 2016 to fucking 2020. That's what it is. 2020.
From 2017 and 2021, it was $2.57 average.
Okay, yo, dumb shit. Okay, now exactly, you dumbass.
I said it
$2.
didn't reach up to 451.
$2. $2 gases.
Okay, why are you so excited?
Cause he's gonna do the same thing again this time.
But you said
gas
because
prices
he
are already
let it go
going
up
down.
last time, therefore it went down. Now you're saying because he's gonna go up this time, it's gonna go down again. What's the logic behind that?
What's the logic behind that? Is that he said that you're gonna have to go through some financial crisis.
That's what
everybody,
he said.
but
You don't
that's
have
what
any
he said.
evidence for that.
The ABC News. I have to find it. Why does everything have to be fucking evidence? Can I just talk? Damn, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, what the fuck?
What if I just said Donald Trump's a child rapist? There, it's true. There we go.
That could be
Why
true.
do you support a child
I-
rapist?
That could be true, right?
Why do you support him?
I just told you why. Because I don't give a fuck about that shit. I care about the gas. Right?
You don't care about children being raped. You care about gas.
That's an allegation.
Your allegation that it's gonna get better. It's just
What if they
an
said?
allegation.
What if the comments started flooding saying that you were a pedo? Does it mean it's true?
We need evidence.
Exactly. We would need evidence.
Right. So when I asked you for evidence, you then complained that I asked you for evidence.
That's two different things. I'm talking about evidence. Evidence with PDF files is different than evidence for fucking me talking to you about economic and gas and
You
shit.
don't know
Like,
shit
what the
about
fuck?
economics.
Huh?
You don't know shit about economics.
Yes, I do. I went to Princeton.
Alright, bro. Yo,
Bro,
what are we doing, bro? I'm gonna crash out. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yo, Abraham, do you support Trump? I mean Johnson, my bad. Johnson, do you support Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
29.
Birth year?
1997.
Why do you support Trump?
Why don't you support Trump?
Eyebrow. Eyebrow. Hello, do you support Trump?
Who? Yes.
How old are you?
19.
Alright, bro, you're like 5 max. Moving on to the next guest. Dear Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Hello, do you support Trump?
No, I don't.
Bruh.
Space. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. Make sure you guys are double tapping that phone screen if you haven't already. Repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. Okay, they left. Moving on to the next guest, Johnson. I just let Johnson up here. That's okay.
No, I'm 29.
Oh, you said why shouldn't I support Trump? Bruh, just tell me why you support Trump.
Fine. Trump's good for the country. I think America is very patriotic right now. We're very proud of ourselves. I think Trump is an embodiment of that, and that's why I support Trump.
Hey, Chiara, do you mind talking to him for a second?
Yeah, sure. Okay, what's your favorite policy of Trump's?
I think my favorites is his support of Intel.
Intel as in AI, or
Yeah, Intel, yeah, AI, yeah.
why do you think AI is beneficial for the country? Or do you think it harms the country at all, or other countries?
I think AI is necessary. I wouldn't say that it's definitive if it's a net positive or net negative, but it's very important that we are ahead in the AI race, because if it is very transformative, then America needs to be positioned that way. So the issue is, if you look at Europe has zero AI infrastructure. And so in the future, if AI is very important, they have to rent AI from America. the models. They don't have the infrastructure. So Europe is basically cooked for AI. The only two players are China and the US, and China is spending a lot of money. And so
Yeah, I would argue that AI is really not beneficial for us. I would say that it does more harm than it does good. I mean, dirtying our water, and I mean, they're literally digging up cemeteries to replace them with AI data centers. I'm not quite sure why that would be beneficial.
yeah, so the water angle is very overstated. So we use like 700 trillion liters of water a year, and AI uses like a fraction of that, like a tiny fraction of that. We use way more water for like farming than we do for AI, like 100
Is
times more.
farming not something that we need to survive?
Yeah, but you have to understand, like
But dirtying our water
AI
is
usage very
beneficial to
minimal.
us. Even if it's 1% of our water, that's not beneficial to us or any people that drink that water. That's not okay. What about the water in states that is already cancerous? Like my state has one of the highest cancer rates because of our water, and they're
Well-
building AI centers here.
Well, so the water usage for AI is different from manufacturing, right? So when you manufacture, you're using chemicals, whereas AI, the water is actually used for heating. So it's actually just pure water. They actually want pure water. So the water that AI uses, it's not contaminated. They're using it.
So they're
cool the data
using our
centers.
pure water?
No, it's purified water. So whatever excess that's evaporated, that's not contaminated with like acid or anything crazy like that.
So AI can have clean water, but we can't have clean water.
No, I'm saying the byproduct of the water used in the AI is clean water. That's the byproduct.
Okay, you support Trump because of AI?
Yes.
What about
That's what
AI?
I was thinking.
What about AI? He made investments in Micron. That's the most important memory
How
company.
do those investments play out?
Well, very well. Micron went from $200 to $1,000.
Okay, what do we benefit from?
Well, we have the number one memory maker in the world,
Is that true? What's your source?
Micron.
What's your source?
What do you mean? What's your source? You can look this up. Is Micron the largest memory maker in the world? True or false? And it's just true. Like the memory business. I think it's possible that Samsung's a larger company, but Samsung's a
Samsung,
conglomerate.
yeah, Samsung is a larger
Yeah, but
memory chip
Samsung.
maker
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's not
world.
their memory division.
Are you
right?
wrong?
Samsung. Well, Samsung makes more than
Concede?
just memory.
No concede.
Micron's a pure memory company.
But what's
So
your
the
source?
memory business for Micron's much larger.
Well, like, what's your source for that? All I'm saying is Samsung
Well, look
is
up
larger.
the percentage of memory produced by
How about
Samsung
you just give me a
versus
source
SK
instead of
Hynix.
keep on looking up for your claims? How about you give me a source?
Well, you're on the computer right now. You just Googled it.
And you're on a phone.
You can
Just
prove me
Google it.
right by just Googling percentage
And I
of memory.
I searched it up,
company.
and it said Samsung was, so I proved you wrong.
You're looking up by market cap. You're not looking up by memory volume.
So how about you give me a title of a source that proves you right? Thank you. Dun 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 dun.
Jeremiah's, have you ever heard someone say they support Trump because of AI? I'm so confused right now.
It's kind of rare because like most Trump supporters don't have the capacity to like
I've
understand
never
most of Trump's
heard that.
policies.
I
I think
asked
some
him what
people
his
might
favorite
support Trump.
policy was.
I think some people might support Trump because the fact that or I think they come up here and say that they support certain policies but don't actually support Trump just to debate. So this might not be a Trump supporter, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm
But,
really
let's go on to
confused.
Apple Juice. Apple Juice, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
Where the fuck are your eyebrows?
Guys,
It's
my
gonna
eyebrows
be up
flew
your butt.
away. Quite frankly, they flew off my face.
Okay, fine. It's 38% Samsung, 33% Micron.
So you're wrong.
Okay, well, it's 33%.
Can you say I'm wrong?
It's 33%.
Can you say I was wrong?
Do you think it contradicts the point that we're a large memory maker?
You said it was the largest, so say I was wrong.
So
Say
if it was 39 versus 38, I would be correct.
no. Say it. I want to see if Trump supporters have the capacity to understand when they're wrong. Say I was wrong. Say it.
But what's the point? What is the point I'm making?
I want
Is
to
the
make
point
sure
I'm making
Trump
that
supporters understand
the
that
largest
they're able to
market share
concede.
equals correct?
Listen,
or that we have
listen.
a large market?
Listen, it's a one-word answer. Were you right or were you wrong?
Well, if you're arguing in good faith, you have to understand what the argument was.
So were you right or you were wrong?
The argument is that we have a very large
I'm not
memory
talking about
maker
your
that
argument. I'm
went
talking about
five
your
times-
original.
that
Can
grew
we
five
agree?
times
Can
year
we
over
can we
year.
agree? Your original claim was that Micron was the largest, right? You said that. In that claim,
I mean, that was
on face
incorrect,
value
but that
was
doesn't
wrong.
mean that my argument was incorrect.
No, but
The
that
fact was
claim,
incorrect,
no, hold
but
on,
my
hold on.
argument
Yeah,
still stands.
so the claim on face value was wrong.
Who taught you how to debate, bro? Like, this is not. You're
Who
not
taught
arguing
you
good
not
faith.
to concede. It's a very
Well, I'm not
simple
incorrect
answer.
in my point. I'm incorrect in
I'm
the
not
factual.
saying you're incorrect on your point. I'm saying you're incorrect on face value.
Yeah, on
Because
face
I don't want
value.
you
So
spreading
you argue on face
misinformation.
value?
I don't want you to
So you just
spread
argue on-
misinformation to more than 70 people, right? I need you to address the original claim that you made.
Yeah, the claim I made is that we grew a memory business from.
That's not true. You
from
said it was the
200
largest.
billion.
You said it was the largest.
Well, that was
what?
incorrect.
Was that right
was
or wrong?
incorrect. Well, that part was incorrect, but we still
Okay,
grew the
so
business.
when you said that claim, you were wrong, right?
Okay, but my actual claim
Okay,
is that
perfect.
we grew the business.
So why do you support Trump even though he started a needless war of choice
investments
that
grew
killed
the
13
business.
U.S. service members?
Oh, okay, so you're pivoting now.
Johnson,
Yeah, I wasn't here to talk about AI. So why do you
Yeah.
support Trump even though he started a needless war of choice that killed 13 U.S. service members?
Yeah, just go off of like a different policy at least. Like this whole
Well,
AI
no,
defense.
I'd like him to answer my question. Why do you support
Yeah.
Trump even though he started a needless war of choice on behalf of Israel? By the way, this was put on a government website that killed 13 U.S. service members and 164 schoolgirls.
Why do I support Trump after that?
Yes.
Well, we won the conflict.
No, we didn't. Name one aspect of how we won.
We did 2 regime changes. That's a
no,
pretty big.
The
that's pretty
Ayatollah
big.
is still in power.
No, they're not. The Ayatollah is
The
actually
son of
dead.
the Ayatollah is in power.
Yeah. Well, he's not even alive. That's
He
contentious.
is alive.
No, he's
There are
not.
reports that
Have
he's
you seen
alive.
pictures of him?
There are reports that he is alive. He's not
Yeah,
dead.
there are reports of a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's true.
Bruh.
Yeah, there are reports that Trump's a child rapist.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's true.
Debatable.
Well, there's report that you're a pedophile. Doesn't mean you're true. That's true.
Where's the report? What's the title?
I can cook it up. That doesn't make
Go
it
ahead.
true.
Okay, so you're admitting that you're the one writing it. The difference is I didn't write those. Reuters
No, the
did,
difference is
AP
that
News did, New York
if your
Times
standard
did,
if your
CBS,
standard of proof
ABC.
is that someone wrote it equals true, then I can write something about you. That doesn't make that true.
Yeah, you're not
You
a
understand
reliable
that?
source. You're a Trump supporter.
Well, you don't know that.
You literally came on this live and said you were a Trump supporter.
No, I said you don't know that if I'm a reliable source or not.
No, you're not. No Trump supporter is a reliable source.
Well, I would say no leftist is a reliable source.
That's great, Cope. Great counter argument. Great
Great
comeback.
cope.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you're using a
Holy
childish
fumble,
argument.
buddy.
You're
Holy
saying I'm
fumble.
wrong because I'm a Trump supporter. Like
Yeah,
you're the one using the childish
objectively.
argument.
Yeah, objectively, you're wrong because you're a Trump
Well, it's
supporter.
not. It's not objective, actually.
Okay, cry.
That's just your opinion. That's actually an
Cry.
opinion.
That's a fact. Cry. Tears? I'd like your
Why
tears,
would I be
please.
crying? I'm dog walking you in front of your audience.
Dog walking me? How are
Yeah,
you dog
in front of your
walking me?
audience, by the way.
How are you dog walking me? You're the one who lied about a claim?
I've dunked you. I've dunked on you on like basically every claim.
Name one. Name one.
The memory business grew.
Which you
True,
lied about,
fact
by the way.
that's true.
Which you
I
lied
didn't,
about.
I didn't lie about that.
You
I was
lied and said it
incorrect.
was the
I didn't lie
largest.
about that.
You lied and said it was the largest, and then
Well,
you
it
fact
grew
checked yourself
5
and got
times.
proven wrong.
So you don't. So you
And
don't
then you
get,
walked that
so you don't get
back,
credit for
right?
growing the
I
business
put a
5
leash
times.
around your neck. I took you out to the park and walked you like a dog. Oof.
You didn't even know about the memory
In front of
business
like
until
close
I
to
mentioned
100
it.
people, buddy. Oh. Oof.
You don't even know anything about the memory business. You didn't even know that Samsung made memory. What's the other player? There's Samsung, Micron. What's the third
That's
one?
great. So you're saying I knew nothing.
Yeah, so you don't
yet
know
I
anything.
still cooked
so
you.
dog
You're saying I knew nothing, yet I still
the
cooked
industry
you.
that you know nothing
Hold on,
about.
hold on. You're
Yeah.
saying I knew nothing, and I still managed to cook you. Just to be clear.
How did you cook
I
me?
knew
You
nothing,
don't know
and I still
anything.
cooked you. That's worse on
You
your
didn't
part.
cook me.
That's worse on your part.
How did you
want
cook
me to
me?
know stuff.
You cooked me because what? How did you cook me?
Because you were wrong, bro, and I proved you wrong. I literally
The point
made
was
you
that they
fact
grew the
check
business.
yourself.
They grew the business 5 times. Do you know how large Micron is? Do you know what the market cap is?
That's great. I
It's
don't care about
1.5
Micron.
trillion dollars.
That's great.
We created 1.5 trillion
What was the
dollars.
trend?
of
What
value.
was the trend in 2024?
It was actually negative. It's funny that you
What's
bring
your
that
source?
up.
What's my source? Pull up a chart of Micron. You can pull it up.
I want you to pull it up, and I want you to fact check yourself and be wrong again. Pull it up.
You can look this up right now. In
That's what you said
2024,
last
Micron was
time.
$98.
That's what you said last
Today
time.
it is
Johnson.
$1,000.
Hey Johnson.
Just pull up your just pull up your
Yeah.
source, buddy.
I don't know if you know this, but when you make a claim,
Google.com.
you have.
Google.com is not a
That's
source.
a search
it's a website.
engine, babe. Johnson, when you
NASDAQ.
provide a claim.
This guy's annoying. I'm
Oh
moving
my
on to the next
goodness, he's crazy.
guy. Yeah, he's annoying. Pretty.
Bro, stay in your lane. We all know how your people are. So true. We're smart. How's it going, esports Rob?
Your mic just went out.
Hello, my name is John. I do have one thing to.
Hi, bro. Oh, you kicked him?
Jeremiah, your mic just like went out. It's like all fuzzy now and we can barely hear you.
Oh, I think that's me. Whoopsie.
Yeah, your mic. Yeah, fix your mic. The queen, we're no, she doesn't in the comments. She already said F Trump in the comments. We're only looking for people to debate right now, sorry.
Moving on to the next. Guys, if you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate. You'd love to have a conversation with you. Not as always, you're looking for some debates. If you ever need to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you're on TikTok, make sure to follow. We're close to 3,000 followers. Let's see. Moving on to the. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Nah, I don't. Fuck
Ace,
Trump.
coming up here. WWW. I only support Trump because he, quote unquote, pumps my bags. Bro, you're delusional, buddy. Same with Cher. Moving on to Sammy. We're on to Sammy. See if Sammy joins up. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to debate with you. Love to have a conversation with you. Tonight, as always. Let's see. We hit our goal of 3,000. I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're at 3,005. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. If you're a Trump supporter, as always, make sure to join up in the guest box. Well, that was entertaining. Embarrassing. What was embarrassing? If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I don't want to hit a restart because there's 75 people in here.
Don't hit a
Listen,
restart.
the only way I get debates is by hitting a restart. So type in one in the chat if I hit a restart. If you follow, come back. How's it going, eSport Trump?
Trump and Epstein is a pedophile, and that's a fact.
I think you said Trump and Epstein are based. If you're
Don't
a Trump
hit a
supporter, hop up in the
restart.
guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have with you. Love to have a conversation. Tonight, as always, you're like percent debates. Mike is busted, and nothing of value was lost. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. Trump is
Yeah,
the guy
guys,
when it
tap
comes
the
to making
screen,
money.
repost the live. You can gift the host, send your little daily heart me. Make sure to repost that live though.
Trump
Boost
is-
the live up a bit.
Trump is good for making himself money, absolutely, enriching himself on the behalf of the average American workers, absolutely. But listen. His report got released a day ago. He enriched himself via cryptocurrencies by $1.4 billion, right? And that's in a year, right? If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. Thank you for the repost. I appreciate you. I think I might just have to hit a restart because I'm not getting any more push.
Man, another one.
Yeah. Listen, there's like close to 70 people in here.
Come
it's because
back,
like
guys.
it's because of the last live stream. I did not come in here that quick. There's 70
Follow
people
the
in here.
host.
Make sure
Quick, quick.
make sure to come back. There's 70 people in here. Let's try to get like 20 people back. I did not want to hit a restart. I did not want to do that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you ever need to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Welcome back again. Yes. See if we can go with some like news. Let's see. 22 killed in Kiev as Zelensky warns of massive Russian strike. We went over that. What did the Supreme Court rule? What the fuck? The U.S. healthcare system is in crisis. The Supreme Court ruling could make things worse. Oh, interesting. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's see if we can reach our peak of like 100 viewers. I don't know, I just have to hit a restart and it pains me because like I've built a community to the point where like I can have a congruent viewers of like 30 to 50 viewers. But like I have to hit a restart and then they'll leave and then come back, which is quite unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. Employers added 57,000 jobs in June, far below forecasts as hiring slowed. Wow. AOC endorsed Abdul El Sayed in Michigan Democratic primary based. Immigrant arrest surged to 10,000 in 5 days as ICE clamps down. Trump and Republicans returned to communist attacks against Democrats ahead of the midterms. Funny thing, he said that communism is the greatest threat since World War I, World War II, 9/11. Just want to point that out there. I'm hungry. Google loses fight over record 4.7 billion EU antitrust fund. 2 protesters arrested after scaling the top of the Empire building and the top of the Empire State Building in Tehran. So true. I saw that yesterday. They proposed. I think they said yes. I can't lie. I think they said yes. I think they said yes. I could be wrong. It looked like they said yes. Look at your inbox. Let's debate. You can join up in the guest box if you want to debate, but I'm not gonna debate you via like DM.
Hello.
Yeah, how old are you?
18.
Alright, bro. You don't need a mic in order to debate, you just need a phone. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you, love to debate with you, love to have a conversation with you. And as always, we're all looking for some debates. I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, as always, as always. You guys are incredible. You guys are amazing. Cool. That's great. Sorry to hear that, man. Is this the same guest? I'm confused.
We are Charlie Kirk.
If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box, bro. It's just the same people singing the We Are Charlie Kirk song, bro. If you're a Trump supporter, okay, I meant to click mute. If you're a Trump supporter, hit that request. I'd love to talk to you, love to debate with you, love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, we're looking for some debates. If you're a MAGA Republican, if you like children, join up in the guest box, because most MAGA Republicans do, unfortunately, like children. It's kind of weird. Every single Republican in Oklahoma voted against making child marriage illegal. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I support Trump because I think he's
Bro, stop. You're a child. Enough. If you're a child, don't join up in the guest box. Only join if you're 18. It is not my rules. It is TikTok's rules. Because then your account gets banned, my account gets banned, and your safety is at risk.
Jeremiah's guy in the
Stop
comments said
joining.
his phone microphone doesn't
I
work.
saw that. I don't want to debate him in my DMs. I don't do that. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, we're looking for some debates. Only join up if you're 18 or older. If you are an American who supports Donald J. Trump, dude, you join my guest box one more time, I'm gonna permanently ban you. Leave my guest box.
No, I banned him.
Okay. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. Listen. I mean, obviously, no one supports Trump. No one supports Donald Trump, right? There's not a single soul that supports this horrible administration, right? And like, obviously, he started a needless war of choice. He's ruined the economy, bad for immigration, etc., etc.
Jeremiah, if you want debates, I think you should do the Austin Metcalf and the other guy situation, Carmelo Anthony, because people always came in here when you were doing that. Like, you always had people in your guest box.
That was pretty crazy.
Guys,
Is he
request
not a
up.
Democrat? Donald Trump is a Democrat, former Democrat. What are your thoughts on what? I just sent 400 likes. Be grateful. I appreciate you. W's in the chat.
That's my friend, W.
Bro, why, bro, people would debate and watch you if you were intellectually honest. Johnson, you're like 5 years old, maybe?
Johnson, you literally refuse to concede when he proved you wrong.
No, Johnson isn't 5 years old. The AI guy. Yo, how old are you?
I am 18.
When's your birth year?
2008 October.
Bro, it sounds like you're underwater right now, bro. You gotta fix that.
Yeah, bro, you wouldn't be 19, born in October of 2008. Get better at math, Brody. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, we're looking for some debates. Let's do a little 1v7. Let's have 7 Trump supporters up here. I remember I had both of the gummy worms on yesterday. And what's his name? Mikey on here. Wow. That was that was an interesting dialogue.
Wait, like gummy worm, gummy bear, like those people?
Yeah.
I know they are not Trump supporters. They were LARPing against you. They always came on my lives.
Yeah, well, they still got cooked. I know Mikey is a Trump supporter. May you pretty please define support only because you asked so nicely. When I'm referring to support, I mean you voted for him in the 2024 election, you don't regret your vote, and you would go back in time and vote for him again knowing everything you know now. That's what I mean by support. Is bro in space? He's in Mars, low-key. Yo, you gotta be in the app for me to hear you. You gotta see me for me to hear you. Do you support Trump? Trevor, not Trevor. Sorry, that's Trina. Alrighty, bro. Moving on to the next, guys. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box.
Good afternoon. 1000%.
Alright, why do you support
Absolutely.
Trump?
Why wouldn't I?
Great question. I could talk for an hour and tell you why you shouldn't support him.
Your thought process will never have an impact on who I support. Whatever you say, you cannot impact who I support. That is for who you support. You don't understand how this goes. Your thought process is for your vote, your support.
Why do you support Trump?
Because he's a boss. I love his tenacity. He's courageous. He doesn't move like regular politicians.
He went to war on behalf of Israel.
Excuse me.
He went to war on behalf of Israel.
Sweetheart, there's a time for everything. There is a time for war, and there's a time for peace. Okay, if we gotta go
Isn't
to
that
war,
from the
let's go.
Bible? What Bible verse
If
is that?
if we have to go to war, let's go. Let's go. What, you
Okay,
scared?
do you want to enlist?
Are you scared? My nephew
You
just
should enlist.
enlisted. My nephew just enlisted. Sweetheart, I pay federal taxes
That's
towards
not the same as enlisting, going to war.
towards
Go
my
enlist.
military. I
Go
pay
enlist.
I pay
Go
sweetheart,
enlist.
you don't have you don't
You
have
said
that
you said there's a
gun.
time for war. Go enlist.
Sweetheart, you don't have that power over me. You go enlist.
You're the
How
one
are
saying you
you
want to
going
go
to
to
tell
war.
the next person? But how are you going to tell the next person what to do? How?
You're the one,
What, are
and you
afraid
want to
of
set
war?
and
You should go.
advocated
You
for
should
13
go.
U.S. service members to
Since
be
you're
dead.
concerned about American politics and what Trump is doing, you should go to war. If you really got these
No,
feelings
I
towards
don't like
America,
war.
go enlist. Go
No,
enlist.
I'm not going to go fight on behalf of Israel.
I'm gonna count you as being scary.
That's great.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm not
count
going
you
to
as
go.
being
I'm not going
scary.
to go
And
fight
if
on
you
behalf of
afraid,
Israel.
if you are afraid to fight for the United States of America, baby, why should I take you
America
serious?
isn't worth fighting for. Are you joking? Like going to the military is
Sweetheart,
not worth it. The
and
way
you really
America was
gonna
founded
take
on the
them serious?
genocide of indigenous people, the genocide of people, right, and then all the horrible atrocities that the U.S. government has done since then. Listen, I'm not an accelerationist, but what the fuck is America doing?
Sweetheart, sweetheart, you don't understand how this works. America does not give a fuck about you. America.
Alright, moving on to the next day. As a real Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to debate. Do love to have a conversation with you. And as always, you're looking for some debates. Oh my God, how's it going? Do you support Trump? You gotta be in the app. You gotta hello, Earth to always. No, okay, aborted. Moving on to the next cast. Yo, do you support Trump?
Hell yeah, I support Trump.
Why?
Because he's the best president we ever had.
Why?
Why is he the best president?
Yes.
Because our taxes on our houses are lower.
You mean your taxes are going to war, killing 13 U.S. service members? So true. Your taxes are going to getting tax breaks to the rich and billionaires? So true. Your taxes are going to what? The ballroom?
Billionaires. Why are our taxes going to billionaires?
Big beautiful bill.
Huh?
Harris.
Our taxes go a lot of places. People that
Ballroom,
take advantage of our government.
War.
Food stamps.
It's definitely the people.
housing.
Listen. It's definitely the people on food stamps taking advantage of our government.
Yeah,
it's not the billionaires. Listen, it's not the billionaires who pay zero in taxes. Right?
Do nothing
It's
and don't wanna
definitely
work.
the people who need to eat. Right, that go on food stamps. It's definitely not the billionaires. They're not taking advantage of the government whatsoever. There is no fraud. They're not avoiding their taxes. It's actually the poor people who can't afford their food that they're actually scamming the government because they need their burritos. They're scamming the government. They're taking advantage of the government because they need to eat. It's not the billionaires.
People that work hard get to eat chicken, and the people that
You're saying Elon Musk works harder than a school
and then
teacher?
they want to eat
You're saying
steak.
hold on. You're saying Elon Musk works harder than a school teacher.
No, he's smarter than a school
Precisely.
teacher.
And a school teacher has less
I mean, what do
has
you
less
want?
money than Elon Musk. And I would argue that's not even true.
Yeah, it is.
What's Elon Musk's IQ? I don't even know.
Oh, his IQ is way higher than yours and mine put together, probably.
great.
But it's it is what it is.
Anyone's IQ is higher than yours, absolutely.
How is
I'm not a
that?
school teacher. Not because you're a MAGA Trump supporter. You have no IQ. Maybe like 1, maybe max. I'd grant you like 4, maybe. Maybe 5, maybe. That's being considerate. Maybe. You could have maybe 5. I'll grant you 5.
Do you know who was the first president to get America out of debt? You know who that is?
Clinton?
Yeah, Bill Clinton. And how did he do it? No, how did he do it?
I'm not too sure.
He's doing the same thing that what Trump's doing. He did tariffs. Did you know
global
that?
blanket tariffs?
Say that again?
Did he do global blanket tariffs?
He did everything.
No, he didn't do
So
global
he-
blanket tariffs.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but your source. Source.
Google.
Google is a source. Google is a search engine. Nice try.
Yeah, you want to do whatever you want to do to look that up.
Well, I don't want to do what I want to do. I need you to do what you're gonna do, so you can give me a source.
Is that what you're doing right now? Yeah, I think that's what you're doing right now. Looking that stuff up. I mean,
no,
just put it this way, man. I mean, Trump's is who he is.
He literally
he's gonna
lowered
be.
tariffs, bro. What? Bill Clinton lowered tariffs. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
He literally lowered tariffs. What are you talking about? What are
He
you
lowered them.
talking about?
Okay. What does that matter?
That's the opposite of what Trump is doing. Hello? It's everything that matters?
Yeah, and what year was that? and what other presidents in 8 years plus 8 years plus 8 years have done nothing?
But you
They
said
just gave
Bill
they
Clinton
just
is
gave
doing what
money
Trump
away.
is doing. That's
like
just false.
Joe Biden, he gave
That's
billions
false.
to Ukraine.
And guess
He
what? Trump
gave
is also
billions
giving
to other
billions to
countries. He
Ukraine.
went to Georgia. He went to other states to just give money, put on a plane, and send over there. How stupid is that?
And
And
Trump is going to war
Trump
on
ain't going to
behalf
do
of Israel.
that. Trump ain't going to
is
just give out
going
money
to war on behalf of Israel, by
and
the
give
way.
money away to support freaking.
Your president is going to war on behalf of Israel.
Oh, hey, we should have bought them again. We should have finished them off. Have you ever been in war?
No.
Have you ever been to war? Because I've been to war. I've been in Afghanistan. I did 4 years. So what did you do? You sitting on your ass on this little podcast doing shit.
I'm converting.
You don't
Trump
even know what the
supporters.
fuck you're talking about fucking war. Have you been shot?
It's an endless war.
Have
that
you been
shouldn't need to
maced?
happen.
Have you been in any pain and suffering in America?
I've
No,
never
you
had
have
pain
not.
ever. I've never had.
You
pain.
have never done. I mean, you haven't done nothing in America. That,
Listen, man, I'm
to
a
say
soy boy.
that-
I've never
to
had
say
pain.
that
Listen.
Trump has not been
Listen,
the
man,
freaking best president of the United
Paul,
States.
calm down, bro.
Hold on.
Calm down,
it's
bro.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, Paul. I'm a soy boy. I've never had any pain. I'm a soy boy. Continue. What's your argument?
My argument is, dude, who cares about war, dude? We have to do
13
it.
U.S. service members are dead. 164 schoolgirls are dead. They
Shit,
cared
man,
about
I
war.
lost a lot of fucking brothers, motherfucker. What
And
the
this is
fuck?
a war of choice. They shouldn't be dead.
No. You know that you think that death is death, bro. I mean, we're all going to die
What about
sometime.
164
Is that true?
schoolgirls?
We're going to die some. Everybody's going to die sometime.
Okay, so that just justifies like going up and murdering anybody.
I mean,
Like,
it
so
is
someone
what it is,
can walk
bro.
up and murder you since you're about to die soon.
No, I mean you
Okay, so
serve the
you
country. You
shouldn't
serve
do
this
it.
country. Generations of my family has served this country.
Right, but this is a war of choice that shouldn't have happened.
What's the war? What's the war of choice? I mean, like,
There's no
are you going to
justification
be
for going to
crying
war.
like a little bitch about him bombing fucking Iran and killing kids and killing all these other? But if,
Yeah,
if
man, I
any
cried
other
when-
country came to America,
yeah, man,
and bombed us,
yeah, man. I
and
cried
killed
whenever
your
164
family, and killed
schoolgirls died.
your-
Yes,
and killed your
I
brothers
cried
and
whenever our
sisters,
government did that.
It's no
absolutely.
problem, right? It's not a problem. We have to prevent that. And hey, it takes some balls to do.
Well,
And
we have to prevent-
every president that has ever said, "Oh, we're going to bomb Iran. We're going to bomb Iran. We're going to bomb Iran." It was Bill Clinton. It was Obama. It was freaking Hillary Clinton saying it. It was all of them saying it. But guess what? Did they fucking hit the red button? No, they didn't, because they didn't
Because
have no
they're not
guts.
dumb enough. Trump is
You
the
got to
only one
have
dumb enough.
guts. You have to have guts.
No, you have to have Benjamin Netanyahu has to have a leash around your neck in order to bomb Iran.
Oh man,
Benjamin Netanyahu
hey,
has a leash around Trump's neck. Right
dude,
now.
we bombed a lot of other fucking countries. What the fucking gives a fuck? You
Who
got to
gives a
show
fuck
show
if we murder
who's
children,
boss,
right?
man.
Yeah, who gives a fuck if we murder children, right?
So
Are you
would you
pro
want them to
murdering
bomb
children?
us?
Are you pro murdering children?
If they bombed us, what would you say?
We shouldn't murder
Well,
children, but
hey,
they didn't bomb us.
Yeah, if they did.
If
What
they
would you
did,
say
I would
then?
agree with like self-defense.
Then you say, oh, then Trump is still in the wrong. Oh,
No,
my bad.
self-defense,
'Cause- Oh,
but they
because he
didn't bomb
didn't
us,
do
and they
what
weren't
he was
going to
supposed
bomb
to
us.
do.
They weren't
I
going to
mean-
bomb us, and they didn't bomb us. Are you pro child murder? Just want to clarify.
Do you know what these people?
Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question.
Let
Answer
me
my
explain something
question.
to you
Answer my
about
question.
Iran people.
Are you pro-child murder?
And Iraq and
pro-child
Afghanistan
murder?
people.
Listen,
They do
Paul,
not
are you
have a
pro-child
conscience.
murder?
They don't
Paul, Are
have.
you pro-child murder? Paul, are you pro-child murder? You gotta answer my question. You gotta answer my question, Paul. Sent you an invite to unmute, Paul. You're gonna answer my question. It's a very simple question. A question that anyone should be able to answer. Quite frankly, a 5-year-old should be able to answer this. And the question that I have for you, Paul, is: are you pro-child murder? Yes or no?
That doesn't mean nothing. No.
Are you pro-child murder? Yes or no? I sent you an invite to unmute. One-word answer would be great. Paul, an answer would be great. I sent you an invite to unmute. Crazy how I can't get a no, right? A reasonable person would say, no, I'm not pro-child murder. Paul, are you pro-child murder? Yes or no? There it is. Wow, MAGA is pro-child murder. There it is, folks. Moving on to the next guest. Moving on to Charlie. By the way, this is not Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is dead. Just want to point that out there. He did not reincarnate. Let's debate. Debate about what? Come up in the guest box. What are we doing? I ain't gonna debate you in my DMs, bro. My DMs are not for debating. Yo, if you ever need to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're over here on TikTok, repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. On YouTube, we are so very close to hitting 550 subscribers. Make sure to hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. If you're over here on TikTok, join up in the guest box if you support Donald J. Trump as president. Join up in the guest box if you're a MAGA Republican. Yo, Lo, do you support Trump?
No, I don't.
Alright, bro, you're a child. What are we doing? Look at my message. No, I'm not going to look at your message. Can you learn what boundaries are? I don't want to look at your message. I'm not going to answer your message. I'm not going to debate you via DMs. Learn what boundaries are. It's a no. MAGA doesn't understand boundaries. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
What's up?
Alright, bro. Listen, if you're a child, get out of the guest box. Don't come up here. That's great, bro. You can call me scared boundaries. That's great. That's great. I really don't care about your opinions. I don't care about your thoughts. I care about people debating me, okay? So if you are a Trump supporter, debate me. I'm not for abortion, but for liberals, I think it should be paid for taxpayers. So true. Listen, man, I'm glad we can agree. Force abortions. I'm glad we can agree. All right, bro. I'm gonna get clipped. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. Love to have a conversation with you tonight. As always, we're looking for some debates. I might have to hit a restart, low key. All right, bro. I'm gonna hit a restart. TikTok is not giving me.
Movement that is really hard for me. My aim isn't, my aim is not good, but I'm saying I don't ever play keyboard and mouse, so the aim isn't like the movement is like the harder part for me, like moving around. Spotlight.
In the poll right now, it's a yes, you do support Trump. No, you don't support Trump. There's a poll on YouTube. There is a poll on YouTube. It's a yes, you do support Trump. No, you don't support Trump. There is a poll on YouTube. It's yes, you do support Trump. No, you do not support Donald Trump. What's up, Waters? What's up? There's a poll on YouTube. If you do support Trump, vote yes. If you don't, vote no. If you're one of the people who voted no and you don't follow me yet, I appreciate you. Hit that follow button. I'd greatly appreciate you. If you're one of those people who voted no, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. If you guys want to support this live stream, best way you can do so is PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, link in the bio. 7% is no. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Reaper, you voted for MAGA party after J6. You're the traitor. So true, so true, so true. I need to get the first guest up here pretty quickly because I want to debate. And listen, I haven't had a good debate in a very long time today. I haven't had a debate at all, actually. They've all been kind of insufferable, and I want to have one productive dialogue. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Am I a socialist? Actually, socialism is very scary. Socialism is a bigger threat than World War I, World War II, and 9/11. Trump's own quote, by the way, but swap out socialism with communism. Accept me, you're not in the guest box. Actually, you could be. My apologies. Yo, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, what's up?
You Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am. Wait, can you hear me?
Alright, bro. Why do you support Trump?
Let me preface this. I don't agree with everything he says. I just think it's a matter of lesser of two evils, and I think Trump is better than the Democrats currently.
Democrats aren't evil. What are you talking about?
It's a metaphor, and like, not obviously they're evil, but I think Trump has better policy than Democrats currently, since Democrats are leaning more towards socialism, and generally,
Harris
I
wasn't
don't
a
think that's
socialist.
good.
Harris wasn't a socialist.
Who I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
So then why would you choose
Currently,
Trump over Harris?
with the DSA,
Okay, why did you choose Trump over Harris?
because I think he has greater policies,
Like what?
economic policy,
Name one economic policy.
security. I think, well, generally I'm against tariffs, but short form tariffs generate a lot of revenue and income for the U.S. and investments, so I think that's positive.
Not true. We saw a decrease in investment into American manufacturing. All four.
I mean,
quarters
you
in
can specify
2025.
manufacturing, but we've gotten trillions from Gulf states and nations like Saudi Arabia. So
It's not official though. Those are just. It actually hasn't been officiated. By the way, just want to point that out there. They're just saying they're gonna invest, but they haven't, and it's been months.
I think some of them have. I can
Okay,
check
name one.
that. Saudi Arabia, UAE,
Okay, what's the
Qatar.
source of Saudi Arabia and UAE has invested trillions of dollars?
Sure, I can look it up a source for you.
And the fact that not they will do it, that they have done it already, and that's already it's already.
Yeah,
been done.
okay.
Just hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. I appreciate you guys.
It says here Qatar secured roughly $1.2 trillion in economic change frameworks, and then Saudi Arabia and UAE is pledged.
Pledged, right? So these aren't anything that's actually happened.
Right. I mean, but you can't really expect it to be instantaneous. It takes time for these things to go
How
through.
long has it been? Some months.
I mean, I don't think it's that big of a time in the grand scheme of things. It takes time.
Okay, well that points out dead in the water because it hasn't happened yet. If it does happen, we can have that conversation, but it hasn't.
Okay, that's fair
That
enough.
points in the water. So what policy do you support?
Economic policy, just generally, like, I support it.
You support what?
His economic policy. I mean,
Which
almost all. I mean, wait. Let me say almost all of his economic policies have resulted in a greater economy. GDP growth is up.
Economy is
Real
doing
wage
worse.
growth is up.
That's not true. The economy is worse now than it was in 2024. Everything has been going slower. GDP grew slower in 2025 than it did in 2024. Wages grew slower in 2025 than it did in 2024. Inflation went up comparing 2024 to 2025. Okay, so that's not true. Name one
That's why I
economic
said.
policy.
That's why I said almost all of the economic indicators, except for
Literally,
unemployment.
No, everything was worse now than it was in 2024. Everything.
No, that's not true.
Name one thing that is better now. Name one thing that grew faster in 2025 than it did in 2024.
Median wage growth.
No, it didn't. It didn't grow faster in 2025 than it did in 2024. It was vice versa.
Here it says, all right, maybe it hasn't grown, but it's stayed at average. So yeah.
Yeah. So median wage growth grew faster in 2024 than 2025, per the BLS.
What about gas prices? They are down from 2025, from before.
A year ago they were $3.17. Now they're $4.
No, yeah, obviously, but before the Iranian war, which artificially increased the prices, they were down. That's true.
But we're talking about now.
Right. I mean, of course, but throughout the average of his presidency,
the whole Iran
it's
war,
been going down.
ignoring the whole Iran war, they went down 5 cents in 2025. 5 cents. Wow.
From 2024?
Yes, from 2024. It was $3.17 in 2024, and it went down to $3.12 in 2025.
Are you talking about specific states or as a country as a whole?
National average. In 2024 it was $3.17, I believe. In 2025 it was $3.12. So it went down 5 cents.
So are you comparing 2025 and 2024?
Yes. So yeah, I agree with you. Gas prices went down a couple cents in 2025. Absolutely, I agree with you. But guess what? Gas prices went up the highest they have since the Vietnam War, the quickest they have since the Vietnam War, with the highest point that from month to month, right? They reached a high of $4.50.
Yeah, I mean, here it says it made like a 25-cent drop, so it's a bit more, but yeah.
Okay, where are they now? Are they higher or lower?
No, of course they're high, but I said excluding the
So
Iranian
that's not
war.
a point,
We already
though.
agreed on that.
We can exclude the Iran war because that happened. So now, including the Iran war, we're in a worse position.
Excluding or including?
Including, we're in a worse position.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so then what economic policy of Trump's do you support?
Like you want me to a specific policy?
Sure. You made the claim you like his economic policy, so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're right about all the things you said. Like, there are some that have gone worse, like wage growth and unemployment. But other than that, they've either stayed average or gone slightly better.
Like what? I think the live creator copies Dean Withers' words. I don't. Oh, you gotta be in the app for me to hear you. You gotta see me for me to hear you. Dean Withers, as he just speaks fast. Sometimes I speak fast, and I'm not even speaking. I'm just like making noises at that point.
All right. Can I talk about his immigration policy? I also support that.
Sure. Biden had a better immigration policy.
Well, the border was wide open, so I obviously
How
think
many
that's
undocumented
negative.
immigrants came under the Biden administration?
Around 10 million.
Not true. According to Pew, it was only 3 million, 3.5.
Pew Research.
Pew Research. There's a graph in the beginning of
Well, do
Biden's
you
term, it
not
was
concede that 3
10.5.
million is still too much? It should be 0.
Sure. I can concede to that, but we don't have any information as to how many came under 2025, right? The point is that we're gonna base border security
Actually, U.S. Customs and Border Protection data say over 10 million nationwide encounters of unauthorized
encounters,
migrants.
not necessarily crossings, though.
Yeah, but I mean, we saw all over the news. Like,
But look, take a look at Pew Research. It was 10.5 when Joe Biden came in, and then it was 14 million after Biden left. That's a jump of 3.5 million.
I mean, even if that is true, which I'll look it up, it's still bad in and of itself.
Okay. Well, we don't have data to determine how many came in under Trump. They're refusing to release certain data points. A and B. Donald Trump is actually the one who like tried to actually told Republican judges, or not Republican judges, Republican congressmen to vote against the bipartisan
The border bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the border bill, I mean, I haven't researched it too much, but what I know, it actually didn't do that much to stop immigration, and it wasn't that well thought up of a
immigration
plan.
courts and judges, and it was
Right,
bipartisan.
but that's not stopping the root of the issue, which is illegal immigration coming in. It didn't increase.
Well, why does illegal immigration happen?
funding.
Because it takes too long and it's too expensive. How do you fix that? Hiring immigration judges and courts. Therefore, that does fix the root issue of undocumented entry.
I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't have been like zero after the border bill introduced.
No, but it would have significantly helped. And Donald Trump voted against this so he could run on it in 2024.
It wasn't like a single issue bill. I haven't researched it. I can research it, but
You're
it was
gonna say
definitely more than
Ukraine
just
funding?
that.
Sure, the Ukraine funding passed and the border bill failed.
I mean, I agree with the Ukraine funding, but
So why do you support Trump on immigration? What has he done for immigration besides violate human rights, constitutional rights?
what human rights and constitutional rights has he
Literally
violated?
people being murdered via ICE on the streets. I think that's pretty big.
What is that? Is that against human rights or constitutional rights?
I would argue human rights.
What human rights specifically?
They were murdered.
No, well, I can be more sympathetic towards the Alex Preddy situation, although for the Nicole, I forgot her last name, I do think that it wasn't murder, but I could argue manslaughter, but obviously there was some violence going towards ICE agents.
No violence.
I mean, she rammed her car into them. Yeah.
No,
it
he
was.
didn't. He violated two policies. He positioned himself in front of the car and did not move. That's officer-induced jeopardy. She told them that she was leaving because an ICE agent had told them to leave. Right? She had two different things being told by two different officers. She was leaving. The ICE agent walked in front of a moving vehicle, shot at a moving vehicle, and then positioned himself and planted his feet in front of a moving vehicle. She did not.
I mean, it was actually beside the moving vehicle, and she revved the car so hard you can see the engine, you can see the wheels turning into the guy. Like, there's no excuse for that. I'm sorry.
The wheels were not turning into the guy. The
You
wheels were
can see the
turning away
video.
from
They
the
were.
guy.
No, you can see the video.
The guy was here. The wheels were pointing that way.
It wasn't.
I promise you it was.
I disagree, but okay. But do you support his immigration, like his deportation policy in large?
No, what's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants?
So, the Congressional Budget Office found that illegal immigrants use between $200 and $400 billion a year in taxpayer funded, either like whether emergency visits, healthcare, schooling, stuff like that. So
They're counting in
and
children of undocumented immigrants, which would be U.S. citizens. So that's not specifically that's not specifically undocumented immigrants. If you're gonna say, oh my God, they're children either way, they wouldn't be here if their children wouldn't. If the parents wouldn't be here, okay, I'll grant you that. But then the CBO would have to count in for the fact that those children, once they grow up, would be paying $500,000 in taxes. So they would have to also.
how do you know $500,000? That's an assumption.
The average American pays $500,000 in taxes in their lifetime.
I mean,
if they grow up to be the average American, because they're American citizens, they would pay $500,000 in their lifetime, right? And that's not accounting for the jobs, all that their children. So that's flawed data because it counts U.S. citizens. It also counts non-citizens, which mean green card holders, and it counts green card holders and people who are just not citizens. We're specifically looking at undocumented immigrants, right? So that's flawed data.
From this Congressional Budget Office?
Yes.
I'll research that, I guess. But I think also just on a general level, illegal immigrants take more funding on the state level, while I will concede the point that they do add to the GDP.
On a federal level, they don't get any funding.
No, not funding. They contribute, as in they work economically in
the federal level, according to the American Immigration Council, they pay $100 billion in taxes directly in the federal, local, and state level, and that's not counting the indirect.
Right. Well, the CBO that's including taxes. That's how much they take away.
Again, that's counting for American citizens.
How?
The children of undocumented immigrants that are born in the United States via the 14th Amendment are U.S. citizens. Counted in schooling, I'm assuming K through 12. Those would be citizens. I would be happy to count in those people if the CBO accounted for how much they would pay in taxes during their lifetime, which would be $500,000. Okay, you do that, you add that, the number would be way lower. In fact, it would be positive. That's why I don't appreciate that data, because it's disingenuous data. And it's counting non-citizens, meaning green card holders, people who are here legally but aren't citizens. So that's my only issue with it.
All right. Let's see. Can I ask, like, why you don't support Trump? What about it? Like, and do you think Biden would have been, or Harris would have been a better candidate?
Harris would have been a better candidate, absolutely. I could talk for an hour as to why I don't support Trump.
Do you support Israel?
No.
All right, well, one of the main reasons I support Trump is because he supports Israel.
Okay, you support Benjamin Netanyahu?
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's...
How do you feel about October 7th?
Horrible.
Okay. If someone allowed funds to go to Hamas, which propped up October 7th, would you support them?
Benjamin Netanyahu did not allow funds to go to Hamas.
Not about Benjamin. It's a yes or no.
If someone allowed funds to go to Hamas, I would, of course.
October 7th. Would you?
Yeah, I would not. I would not support that.
Benjamin Netanyahu allowed funds to go to Hamas to prop up Hamas for October 7th. The reason why he did this is because he wanted to separate the West Bank from Gaza and separate their leadership so Hamas could take over Gaza, so that it could be easier for him to occupy the West Bank. My source is going to be factual.
Yeah, what's the source? What's the source?
Yeah, I got you. Did Benjamin Netanyahu
also Hamas? I mean, also Gaza and the West Bank have different leaderships. You know that. In the first
they were able to communicate pretty easily. But after the funds were allowed through, Gaza was more in control of Hamas.
Do you know who the funds went to? It was from Qatar to Hamas, and Benjamin Netanyahu did not allow it.
Yes, from Qatar to Hamas, yes.
And how did he allow it? Like, what's your source for he allowed it?
My source is going to be BBC, the New York Times. It's literally, well, this is well known. The Times of Israel, even. I don't know if that's the source you'd like. Literally just search up, did Benjamin Netanyahu allow funds to go to Hamas? You're going to see the Times of Israel. You're going to see BBC as well. Israeli Prime Minister missed chance to cut off Hamas from cash. That's BBC. Israeli Shin Bet says Netanyahu's policies helped pave the way for Hamas. That's according to The Guardian. The not-so-secret history of Netanyahu's support for Hamas, plus 972 magazine. Right, so you said you want to support someone who allowed funds to go to Hamas, therefore you don't support Benjamin Netanyahu, right?
No, because the funds that he allowed were purely humanitarian, and Hamas twisted it to be used into supporting their military.
So he allowed money to go to Hamas.
Right. I mean, that could have been a mistake. He could have thought, you
didn't account for that when I asked you the hypothetical question. You just said you wouldn't support them. Even if someone mistakenly allowed funds to go to Hamas, which propped up October 7th, leaving thousands, like the massacre that happened, you wouldn't support them, right? Even though it was a mistake?
I mean, generally not, but provided the context.
Why are you simping for Benjamin Netanyahu?
I'm not simping. I don't know. I think there's more context to what you're telling me.
So then what's the context?
I don't know. I mean, because of all the international outrage, he thought it could have provided, like humanitarian relief, and then Hamas, we know Hamas is an immoral organization, so they twisted it like they do with all the aid
so he was
the UN gives
Hamas humanitarian relief? Why? Why was he giving a terrorist organization humanitarian
to ease international pressure? I mean, I don't know.
There was no international pressure
for him to fund
Hamas. There was no international pressure for him to fund Hamas.
No, to give them humanitarian aid.
There was no international pressure for him to give humanitarian to Hamas, a terrorist organization. No. There was no international pressure on that. Listen, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, why... Like, do you think what happened in Gaza was a genocide?
I think, yes, it is a genocide. Declared by the UN, by the way.
Okay, can you define what genocide... Also, they have to change the definition of genocide to fit what happened in Israel.
I'm not
to
going
in
to debate
Gaza.
you on the definition of genocide. I'm not going to debate.
Well,
a
I mean, it's
genocide
important.
denier.
If you're claiming it was a genocide, then you should
I'm
know the
citing my
definition.
source, which is the UN. I'm not going to debate you on a genocide. I'm not going to debate a genocide denier.
It's you can't call it genocide denier if you can't define the word genocide. So what does the word
I
genocide
gave
mean?
you my source as to who declared it a genocide.
But you're not answering my question. I understand you gave me your source, but they
Because
changed
again,
the
I'm not
definition of
debating you
genocide.
on this. I'm not debating you on whether or not Palestinians are being genocided.
Why? I ask. It's important.
Why? Because I'm not going to be debating. That's like me debating the Holocaust.
I mean, it's not though because it's not a genocide.
That's great. Are you a Zionist?
Yeah, I am.
Israel doesn't have the right to exist. How does that make you feel?
I couldn't care what you say, but they exist, so that's fine.
Well, they don't have the right to exist.
So define right to exist.
You
I
don't
don't think
know what that
anyone has.
means.
I don't think anyone has. I don't think any
So you
country
agree
has a right
Israel
to
doesn't have a right to
exist.
exist, right?
I mean, sure, if you say it like that, but they do exist, and I support it.
Based. I got a Zionist to say Israel doesn't have the right to exist.
Account while it's live with you, so people can hear how delusional you are. Are you ready?
Michael, wait, Michael. I found a clip from a year ago. We've been talking for a year, Michael.
Yeah, we've been
Since
talking
August.
for a year.
Since my
because
original
you
account.
are
Over a
delusional.
year, Michael. Why are
Okay,
you
so
still
tell
a
me
Trump
what a
supporter?
woman is. Tell me
Are
what a
you
woman
live?
is. Yes, I am. I'm live on my main account.
How many people are on your main account?
I have 1,400 something people that I follow. That follow me.
All right. What's a woman? Yeah, a woman is an adult human that has a desire to be in accordance with a particular set of norms that typically align with the female sex and reference their gender identity.
So tell me what gender identity is now. And don't say you don't know what gender identity is. Tell me what gender identity is.
Sure, gender identity is going to be in reference to, like, I can't give you an exact definition, but I can tell you, like, pretty much what it is. It's going to be, gender is going to be like a social construct based upon, like, characteristics of sex.
Okay,
and then
so then I have a
identity is just going to be
question
like
for
what
you then,
people
right?
identify as. It's basically what someone identifies in reference to their gender. So gender identity is just what they identify as.
This is what I identify as on my main account. Actually, you know what? I want you to do me a favor. Do me a favor. Follow me on my main account, which is the Proud American 2026. And what I want you to do is, I want you to come to that account. I want you to bring all your people that you have to that account. Go live on my main account.
Why?
Why? Because what are you scared to have people actually sitting here telling you what's really going on? Bring all your people over there, buddy.
You want me to go live on your account?
Yes, I want you to come over to my account. Because you know what? I identify.
Listen. What's the account? What's the account?
It's called Proud American. Fuck. Proud _ American 2026. And I have a prompt up, and I want you to debate that prompt.
Yo, what are we doing?
Yep. What are we doing? This is, you want to know why I put that up there?
Listen. I'll boot you. I'll boot you, and then I'll debate you. Yeah.
Yeah, come in this account.
I bet.
All right, bye.
All right, bro. Let's see how it goes. Get ready to mute. Let's see how it does. Yo, what's up, man? Aid? Hold on, repeat. Hold on. My volume is not good. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't know how this is gonna work. What was your question? Voted for Harris. I'm 19. I'm a sparkling unicorn. Twinkle toed unicorn. Yeah. If you want to be a sparkly unicorn, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, listen, the reason why I think it's okay to use pronouns is because pronouns have always been used. I think that it's okay to, like, allow people to determine what their gender identity is because it's just basic respect and reference to the individual. Can I define what a pronoun is? No, I can't give you a definition of a pronoun. Sure. Can you define water for me? Precisely my point. That's not the definition of water. I could say the same thing about pronouns. Pronouns is going to be the fact that like people use pronouns to refer to themselves or others, like they, them, she, her, he, him, Caesar, etc., etc. So if you want to go based upon that, feel free to do so. Listen, chat, you can't hear very well, but it's going to be proud_American 2026. Go raid. Spam Jeremiah's raid. Yeah, repeat. I didn't hear you. You gotta repeat it. Sure, I agree with that definition. What about it? With a what? I mean, sure. I cupcake, sure. Yeah, listen. When I'm referring to someone else, I use they them, right? Like if I say they're over there, right? If I say they are over there, I'm saying they them. You muted me. Listen, children also use pronouns.
Or maybe just started puberty. You're allowing them to get puberty blockers. You're allowing them to get gender-affirming care, which means surgery, at the age of 12. Hold on a minute. You're not gonna get me a cheese. At 12 years old, do you think it's okay for a child to get puberty blockers to block the puberty because that's what the parent wants?
Yeah, I think it's okay for a child to get puberty blockers in reference to like what the parent and what the doctors say and what the child all say. Absolutely, I think in some instances it is necessary, even when they are not trans. Example, some trans kids do get puberty blockers for specific reasons. So yeah, I would absolutely agree with that.
That is absolutely insane.
You can say it's insane, but you got to argue against it.
Steve, why do men sound the same? Well, according to this guy right here, this guy Jeremiah is the one that I had the video of where I cooked the shit out of him and he had me up for violation of harassment like every single time I go on his live. Wait, sorry, repeat that again. Jeremiah guy, I tell you guys about all the time that I sit here and I debate all the time, and when I debate him and then I get a violation for harassment, but he laughs about it. It's in the can. Yeah, I remember now.
But it's not my fault you get a violation. How is that my fault?
I don't even say anything bad to you.
You literally slurred at me multiple times. What? Listen, hold on. Listen, Mikey, I have someone that wants to debate you. His name is Gavin. He's been wanting to debate you. You want to let him up?
Excuse me. I don't mean to intrude. I'm going to interject just a little bit if you don't mind.
Morning, Steve.
Good day, Mike. And you're, Jera, what is the miser?
Jeremiah.
There's an S and an R as Gerald Miser.
Live account is American proud_American 2026.
That they don't just know. Before you answer, let me finish, okay? Because I just like to take a pause. Where they don't just want you as a customer and not cured.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in conspiracy theories. So yeah, I would assume that yes.
Conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's actually the dirty side of capitalism.
Okay.
Okay, so there's always a dirty side to everything.
Sure.
And I'm sure you're aware of that.
How does this play into like the prompt? I'm confused.
Well, it's common sense that not everything somebody fucking tells you is the fucking truth, you moron.
Well, that's kind of rude, isn't it?
Look at my name. Do you really think I care? Your community, your Democrat Party, I'll give you 3 examples of people. They're trans people.
Oh, like Trump calling for the execution of 16 Democrats? So true. Yeah, well, good. He just said good. It's good to call for the execution of Democrats.
The sun on another country. What the fuck? Everybody has a fascination with something.
Yo, you fascinate about executing... Yo, you fascinate about executing Democrats, bro. What? You got off on that. Alright, bro.
See, no. Here, listen. We'll give him another chance to stop saying certain words that you shouldn't say on here to get you flagged.
I'm not Mikey. I don't get flagged.
The same respect you've given Mikey.
Actually, I respect Mikey. He's a funny guy.
No, I'm saying is that I'm going to give you the same respect you've given him, but you're not just going to get kicked out. You're going to get fucking blocked, and then you don't got to come back. And if you do, every time you do.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I get blocked, that's just gonna be considered a concession or a run. I've never blocked Mikey. I've never blocked Mikey.
I'm the one drawing the fucking line, not him.
Oof, Mikey, you just got owned.
Until he is blue in the face. I'm drawing the fucking line because I'm his friend and I care about his mental fucking health, and arguing with idiots like you is not good for his mental health. So yes.
He doesn't have to come up on my live stream. I'd advocate for mental health too.
So now you want to debate something? You can debate the silence in your own fucking room. Here's a question for you, right? Can you tell me how to step?
He blocked me. He blocked me, bro. W concession. Hold on, where'd my headphones go? Yo, W concession? Is that a W concession? Even on my live or his live, I absolutely cook Mikey. W concession. W concession. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I know you guys weren't able to hear properly, so. Oh no. Oh, hold on. I think someone's at my dorm. Oh, someone is at my door. Listen, I'm gonna end. I'll be back. I was kind of for shits and giggles because